An exciting new report coming out of the TSA. The TSA has a very exciting new statistic to share with us. They recently were benchmarked and achieved a 95% success rating in an area that I think we're all going to be interested in learning more about. What is that 95% that they were so successful at? 95% of bombs that were passed through TSA screening were able to get through successfully. That's right, the TSA in their internal test was only able to detect 5% of bombs that went through airport security. That is right. Okay, check this out. So from time to time, the Department of Homeland Security sends undercover investigators to airports. They're armed with fake explosives, firearms, and other contraband just to test this TSA, see how they're working. The results are absolutely terrible. Okay, recently the TSA failed 67 out of 70 tests where members of the Homeland Security Red Team were able to smuggle fake bombs and weapons onto planes 95% of the time. A quote, "In one test, an undercover agent was stopped after setting off an alarm at a magnetometer, but TSA screeners failed to detect a fake explosive device that was taped to his back during a follow-up pat-down." Okay, right? Went through the metal detector, went off, explosives taped to his back, and they didn't think, okay, during the pat-down, maybe we should check in the back region, right? Okay, so clearly TSA is sucking right now. Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson was apparently so frustrated by the findings, he sought a detailed briefing on them last week at the TSA headquarters in Arlington. This just goes to my point, and I've talked about this before on the show, how I feel personally about the TSA and the way that it's run. At this point, I don't think it's controversial. The main reason that the TSA exists is to make people, feel safe. All things considered, I haven't seen any research that really shows that the TSA has been very effective in terms of stopping terrorists. This is a perfect example, right? I think if the TSA had more success stories, we would hear them in the news, but we really don't often hear about the TSAs stopping a massive terror plot because someone tried to go through security with a bomb, right? So TSA was created, it's supposed to make you feel good and make you feel safer when you're flying. It's kind of like a sign that says, beware of dog in someone's yard, but then they don't actually have a dog. So you go up there and you're thinking, do I want to test this? Do I want to test this? Maybe not. But then when you try to put bombs through, apparently 95% make it through airport security. So obviously this is a huge mess. This is terrible for TSA. Massive blunder. And they've spent a lot of money trying to get these numbers lower and it hasn't worked. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, folks.